Hey, this is SJ Talks and Life coming back at you. I got it on Brian McKnight. Yeah, he said some very disparaging remarks about his children. Said that they were made in sin. I went on Instagram. I actually read it. He actually did say it. Said his children were made in sin. He's remarried. He's remarried. Um, has a I don't know what nationality the wife is, but he just had a new baby and he's got two stepkids, and apparently he's embracing that family. He's embracing that family. But I know there was some, and this is what he's talking about here on this video. He's addressing that abandonment. He claims his false statement that he abandoned his other biological children. I think he's got like three sons and a daughter from pre his, from a. I think he got two sons by one of his ex-wives, and then two other sons by two other women, something like that. I don't know. Correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong, but he said that they were made in sin or something like that. His children were made in sin. I'm kind of confused because he got two sons by the ex-wife. They were were they conceived before the marriage? Because he was married. So that's what I'm confused at. I mean, when he said that they were made in sin, did she have them before they got married, or I don't know what the situation is because he's got two by his ex-wife. But anyway, anywho, that's what he said on his Instagram. Like he's totally dismissing his, and I'm getting, black men are notorious for doing this. And I'm not saying there's some white men that do it too, but that is not cool. Said that they were made in sin and all that kind of stuff. Well, you participated in the sin. You participated. Oh, now you all holy now. You participated in the sin. You helped create those children in sin. And then, so basically abandoning them, kicking them to the curb, and don't want nothing to do with him, but is embracing his stepkids. Black men always do that. How many times do black men do that? They do that a lot. They do that a lot. They leave their they'll have one family, get married or have kids by one woman, and then go to another woman, have some more kids, and then sometimes they'll go and marry somebody with kids or hook up with somebody else with kids. Then they go play stepdaddy to somebody else's kids. They go play stepdaddy to somebody's kids, and then they kick their biological children to the curb. And they kick their biological children to the curb. And that's what a lot of black men are doing that. A lot of black men do that. They kick their biological children to the curb, and then sometimes it goes play stepdaddy to somebody else's kids. Or they'll go off and create one family, and then they'll have a baby by one woman or marriage or whatever relationship, and then they go have a baby by another woman and have I don't know how many kids, and then they go into I call it selective fathering. That's what I like to call it. I like to call it selective fathering, where I'm gonna be a father to these kids or this children, and then the stepkids are not even biologically his, but I'm gonna kick these other ones to the curb. Now I don't know exactly everything that happened between him and his other biological children. I know that here he's talking about false statements about him abandoning his children. I know that I've read some stuff before about him falling out with his sons because I guess they wanted. I don't know. I don't know the whole ins and out of that situation, but just because you fall out with your kids don't mean that you have to disown them and kick them to the curb. But I know his ex-wife came on Instagram and made a statement, and she seemed like she's a really nice lady. I mean, she seemed like she's being very gracious about it. From what she said, she seems like she's being very gracious about it, and She seemed like she's a nice woman. I didn't pick up any bitterness with her at all. And so I don't know what's wrong with him. But anywho, apparently he has a concert coming up, and his fans said a lot of the people are saying, these are his fans that are saying, nope, I'm not going. A lot of people are not going to his concert. They're not purchasing tickets to his concert because he say that. So see, you gotta watch your mouth. You gotta watch what you let come out your mouth. You gotta, and you know what? I was never really a big fan to begin with. I like three of his songs. There is three of his songs that I do like, but I was never a big fan. I didn't even have any of his music on my playlist. I literally did not have any of his music on my playlist. Before all this started, I didn't have on my Spotify playlist, my YouTube playlist. I don't have any of his songs on my playlist. Literally, I don't. So I was never really a big fan to begin with. I do like three of his songs. Um, Start Back at One and Cross Your Mind and One Last Cry. I like those three. But I was never really a big fan. So you know what? I said, well, you know what? I will not be adding your songs to my playlist, and I won't be going to any of your concerts. And yeah, well, he wasn't. I got some people that I want to see in concert on my bucket list, and he wasn't one of them. Okay, so and his fans are like saying, "I'm not finna go to your concert." So see, he need to watch his mouth. People better watch what they let come out their mouth. If he even felt that way, he shouldn't have came on social media with it. Even if he felt that way. So, because that is not cool. Being a deadbeat dad is not cool. It is not cool to be a deadbeat dad. It is not cool. And so that's what I'm saying. So I don't blame people. I'm not gonna put his music on my playlist. I'm not purchasing any of his music, and I'm not going to any of his concerts because that is not okay. I don't know what happened between him and his other children, but it's that still gives you no reason to say, oh well, they were created in sin, so I'm gonna kick them to the curb. Does the Bible say that? Does the Bible say that you should do that? Come on. But then he want to come on acting all holy. He want to sit there acting all holy and stuff. The Bible doesn't say you should kick your kids to the curb. Now I'm not sure how old he is, but you know what? He's getting older. See, men do this kind of stuff and don't stop to think that one day they're gonna get old. See, they kick their kids to the curb, they mistreat their children, and they kick their kids to the curb, they mistreat their children, and all this stuff. They do selective fathering. They pick and choose which children they want to father. I'll be a father to these over here, but I'm not going to be a father to those over there because I don't like their mama. Because that's what it boils down to. If they got children by different women, they go by whether they like the mother or not. Well, I don't like his mama, so I'm not going to be no father to that one, but I'll be fathers to these. Or they show favoritism. It's the worst thing a parent can do is show favoritism. A lot of black men are bad at that. They do selective fathering. They pick and choose which children to father, and that is not okay, and that's not cool because one day life has a way of coming back around full circle. You better be careful how you treating your children because life has a way of coming back around full circle, and one day he gonna get older. He's getting older. Like my mother always say, keep living, keep living. And one day you're going to get older. And one day he may look up and he may wind up needing his kids. He might look up one day, he might wind up needing those kids. He may need care. We don't know what's going to happen to us. Don't none of us know what's going to happen to us. He don't know what's going to happen to him where physically. I'm not wishing anything bad on him because I don't do that. But I'm just saying he don't know what's going to happen to him. Anything can happen to him to where he might need somebody to take care of him. Okay? He might need somebody to take care of him. He might need somebody to whatever. You know, that wife might not that wife that he got now may wind up kicking him to the curb. That baby that he got now might kick him to the curb. Them stepkids might kick him to the curb. And the ones that he's kicking to the curb right now, them might be the ones that he might wind up needing. Okay, so you don't do your kids like that. You don't do your children like that. You don't mistreat your kids, because one day you might look up and might wind up needing your kids. One day. You don't do that. That's your blood. That's your blood. Your sons are your legacy. Those sons of his are his legacy. Your sons are your legacy, and that's your blood. And you don't kick your blood to the curb. You don't do that. You don't do that. I can't stand dead. I'm not gonna say I hate deadbeat dad. I hate deadbeatness. That's what I don't like. I hate deadbeatness. I cannot stand when men do this to their kids. They be a deadbeat. They pick and choose. They do selective fathering. And here he is embracing children that's not even biologically his. Whatever happened to black men saying that I don't marry single mothers? They change the rules when it comes to other races of women, but I digress. But yeah, they go and play stepdaddy to somebody else's kids and embrace the stepkids and kick their biological kids to the curb. I've seen it happen all too many times. And life has a way of coming around full circle. Life has a way of coming around full circle, and he better be careful how he treating his kids, because one day he gonna look up and he gonna need them kids. You don't do that. You don't mistreat your kids, and then you don't come on social media talking about they was created in sin when you participated in the sin. What do you mean? The other two sons, he was married to their mama. So I don't understand what he's saying. Were they created before the marriage? It doesn't matter. Y'all still got married. Okay, what difference does it make? Y'all still got married. And even if they were created in sin, you participated in that sin, sir. You participated in it. You participated in that sin, sir. You participated in it. I can't stand it when black men do this, or any man for that matter. I can't stand it when they do this. And it's not okay. And so, you know what? I don't feel sorry for him. If people don't go to the concert, I'm not going to his concerts. I'm not finna put his music on my playlist. Nothing like that, because I can't stand that. I cannot support that. I'm not going to support that. I'm not going to condone it, and I'm not going to support it. You know? And he shouldn't have come on social media. Even if he felt that way, he shouldn't have put it on social media. Even if he felt that way, he should have kept that mess to himself, and he should have put it on social media. That is not okay. Because one day he going to look up. I mark my words. He going to look up one day, and he going to need them kids. And he better hope and pray that they show him grace. He better hope and pray that they forgive him and show him grace. He better hope and pray that they do. But if they don't, he's going to be out of luck. But you don't do that. I don't care what happened. I don't know the whole situation of what happened between him and his other kids, but it don't matter. That's where forgiveness comes in at. That's where grace comes in at. But he want to act all holy. People get on my nerves with this. Want to sit up there and act all holy and then turn around and treat people like crap. But he want to sit up there and act all holy. Man, miss me with that. Hit me in the comment section. That's why I'm saying I'm doing a video talking about idolizing these celebrities. This is why we should not idolize any of these celebrities, because a lot of them are not doing right. Okay, hit me up in that comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. Were you a fan of Brian McKnight? If you were, or let me know whether you're a fan or not. How do you feel about this situation? And I don't want to hear no men coming in my comment section making 50 million excuses for him, because we all know that happens in the black community. 50 million excuses is made for black men. Don't come in my comment section making 50 million excuses for him. Okay, like, subscribe, and share. Until the next video, be blessed.